Yo, what is up, y'all? Oh boy, where do I begin with this bullcrap? I really want to talk about this bullcrap because this whole crap is alive and well. People trying to ban video games for being violent. So, in case you guys don't know, this bullcrap came from Chicago, and word on the street is that the politicians want to ban violent video games. Why, you may ask? Well, I'm going to show you the news clip and I'm going to explain my thoughts on it later on to this video. So, enjoy.
Just the last few days, 3 teens have been arrested for carjackings in Chicago. People have been saying for months now that teens are running around the city and carjacking people like it's a video game.
But now local lawmakers are doubling down on that idea, saying that video game should be banned.
Tia Ewing has more.
The carjacking suspects aren't even old enough to drive.
To survive, they have to set up and pull off a series of increasingly audacious heists.
Philanthropist Early Walker says violent video games like Grand Theft Auto could be influencing their young minds.
There are instances in the game where an individual pulls up to a car, bumps the car, taps the car, gets out, pulls the individual out of the car, carjacks the car, pulls off.
Walker met with Illinois State Representative Marcus Evans in January, and from there, legislation was drafted to amend a 2012 law preventing some games, including Grand Theft Auto, from being sold to children in Illinois.
House Bill 3531, which will ban these video games and send a message.
Different versions of Grand Theft Auto have been banned or censored in 5 different countries, but never in the United States. This past Friday, a former police officer was carjacked in his own driveway in the south suburbs. The car was later found in Harvey with the young suspect still in it.
They don't care. They feel they're going to get right back out, especially juveniles.
An expert told us the game can be the cause of violence, but it isn't the only factor.
Should it be banned? I think so. However, there's probably lots of reasons for theft and lots of reasons for violence.
Tia Ewing, Fox 32 News.
Now, we did reach out to the makers of Grand Theft Auto. Rockstar Games never responded to our request for this story.
Yeah, they want to ban violent video games to reduce carjacking. Oh, where do I begin? I heard about this situation from a YouTuber by the name of The Professional who made GTA content. And when I heard about this, I am not shocked at all. Because this whole video game ban shit, it's not gonna die. People are still gonna continue to ban video games because it's too violent to protect their children. If they do that to protect their children, they failed. And they shouldn't be parents to begin with. I mean, the only way you should protect your children from violent video games is either A, don't buy them, or B, just tell them don't copy everything you see while playing a video game. Before I even created this channel, even before I posted my first ever video, which is in September of 2013, I go around on YouTube watching YouTubers like Cyberwolf 087 aka T4TV and Colhan 3000 and every other YouTubers who talk about the subject of parents and about parents blaming video games and banning video games to protect their children from violence. Ever since then, it became one of my biggest pet peeves. This whole bullcrap needs to stop, okay? If you are a parent, and if you continuing on banning video games to protect your child, then you're failing them. You are failing them. Because you're not even doing it right. Like, you should have just, I don't know, not buy violent video games for them instead. Like, all you have to do is just read the stinking rating system, then look at the back and check the game if it's good for your children. I mean, it's not freaking rocket science, for crying out loud. Also, the carjacking thing. Also, the carjacking bullcrap. It's been around before GTA even formed. And you're gonna. And you thought that banning violent video games like GTA is gonna stop carjacking? Oh my God, Chicago. And I mean the politicians. Whoever support this idea needs to get a reality check. Like, I am sick and tired of these so-called politicians and activists and these so-called parents who doesn't even know how to take care of their kids the right way, trying to look forward and take action to ban violent video games in order to protect their children. If you want to protect your children, at least just don't buy those games and just buy other games that are suitable for them. Or better yet, if they were playing, let's say if they go to their cousin's house and they're playing, let's say GTA, the best thing you can do is either don't let them play or let them play, but don't copy anything you see on the video game. That's all you gotta do. I'm just sick and tired of this bull crap. And to the politicians from Chicago, please get a reality check. And learn and do something other than just banning video games because of carjacking. Like, are you serious? But do you know what's worse than banning video games? Blaming on them over some real life tragedies. I freaking hate people like Jack Thompson. Yeah, the Jack Thompson. I was waiting to rant on this freaking ass clown for a long time, and I didn't get a chance to do so because I'm focusing on other topics. But yeah, there's people like Jack Thompson who made a fool out of themselves by blaming freaking violent video games like Grand Theft Auto over real life tragedies, whether it was a gun violence, a massacre, terrorist attack, school shootings. They gonna blame that over a freaking video game. I mean, what's next? Blaming reckless driving on Mario Kart racing? Come on, man. Like, he did this to Virginia Tech massacre and the Columbine high school massacre. I just hate people like Jack Thompson who do this type of stuff. And he has no proof. He has no freaking proof. Like, god damn, man. Now, video games is not the only thing that people always complain about. And when it comes to, blaming or banning and other crap, there's music, there's movies, there's TV series, yada yada yada. It's just ridiculous, and I just hate people like the Chicago politicians and people like Jack Thompson. Oh, every time I say his name, I really want to just punch a picture of him. Just, I can't stand that guy. I just hate people like like these guys who just like to take action and blame and banning video games over violence. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Like I said, it's not gonna stop. It's gonna last like forever because these parents and activists, they don't know when to learn. Oh, man. Anyways, let me know what y'all think. I am tired as hell. And yes, what you see here is SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Great game. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. This is Riley D. Peace!
You guys are idiots.